see if anybody pops in here. People ain't watching these videos no more. They probably care even less about lives. These people have had enough. These people have had enough of hearing about Yahweh. They don't come on the lives no more. They don't watch the videos no more. I'm glad it's not just me. Like I'm still up and running. The people that I used to watch a little bit, they don't even post no more. They're done. They either got wiped out or something happened to them. But if you're in the room, go ahead and say something, so I know that you're in here. The one person that's in here. I don't even know what time it is in the United States, but oh man, let me see. Let me pull up the chat. If you're in the chat, say something. Let me see. I can't. I can't see anything in the chat. I know they're not boarding this flight early. Are they boarding early? Well, welcome to the one silent member in the chat. I guess it's three people in the room now. Say something if you're in the room. It's weird for me, like doing a live and nobody say nothing, and for all I know, it could be three bots in the room. It shows me that people are in the room, but it doesn't show me who they are, unless they type something in the chat. I was gonna wait to see if somebody says something in the chat, so I can tell you the good news. I can tell y'all the good news when y'all come in the chat and tell me you're here. I'm gonna tell you some good news, some news you want to hear, the news everybody's been waiting for. Oh, we got T Slump. Last video was the truth. You talking about the one I posted today about the sacrifice? The sacrifice one, T Slump? You talking about that one? I was impressed the last time we talked, man. But I'm in good spirits, brother. Good, 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 man. Glad to hear. Ups and downs. You know the game. Ups and downs, ups and downs. Perseverance. That was like about today's message, man. I done got so used to getting whooped on by Satan, I almost get happy. Cause like I'm on the tail end of a satanic hazing gang stomping episode. So I'm on the tail end. That's why the messages get real strong. Whenever Satan puts a hit out on me to whoop on me, I come out of that thing preaching some truth. There ain't no script to it. I ain't got to think about it. I don't have to rehearse. I don't have to format it in my head. I just get to push record and start talking and step back and let the spirit take over. Like, I love when that happens. Like, you know, it's truly a blessing when the Most High God has gifted you to preach the gospel. Like, people, do you realize there's ministers who work on a sermon all week to get up and speak for 45 minutes like I can just do when the Most High says, Ken, it's your time. I just hit record. Usually I'm walking somewhere, and like the moment I get there, I just hit record. Like that message on the beach, I wasn't even gonna do it on the beach. He gave me the message on the way there. And I thought it was too much wind and too much noise, but I just went ahead and did the message. Come on the live if you want. Okay, yeah, I'll probably do a live when I get to the next city, my man. I'm in the airport right now. It's like 3:37 in the morning right now. Hey, you want to hear the good news? You guys want to hear the good news? You ready for some good? Are you ready for some good news? Are you ready? You want to hear it, guys? You ready? Let's see. My grandma was telling me to watch Jimmy something. some Kenneth Copeland ripoff. I told her to hit my line if she want to look. Hey man, you better stay away from that Kenneth Copeland, that demon. That dude is one of the biggest demons there is. All right, so here's the good news. Here's the good news. So I'm in the airport, obviously, right? I heard something I haven't heard in a long time. It's on the PA downstairs. It was like, if you're having symptoms or you're having a fever or if you're having a runny nose or a sore throat, do not fly. Seek medical attention. COVID-19, wear a mask. I'm like, it's back. I'm like, it's back in the airports. I'm like, they're playing it in the airports. I'm like, I was so happy. You know what I mean? I knew it wasn't never gonna go away. See, people don't know how satanic sacrifice works. As with any type of a war, you always do an operational readiness program. You always do a rehearsal before you actually do the operation. And satanic sacrifice is like the same way. Like they've been doing rehearsals before they do the operations. so man, I'm hoping this go around is the real operation. Is the real. In the military we called it real world. You had training exercises and then you had real world. When something was for real, we would always preference it with the words real world. This is not a test. This is not an exercise. They're going to be locked down after we float off. Yeah, I mean, from the vision I had, I'm gonna be here. I'm here on the ground for the end. So I've already floated off to the third heaven and came back. So I get it. You know, a person can only go by what the Most High has revealed to them. And my vision and my it ain't even a revelation. It was an open eye vision. Like, I'm here for the end. I've already seen the end. So I just had a reaction to Bruce last night. Girl threatened to call the police on me on live. Yeah, man, it happens. You just gotta let these demons have their threats, man. You gotta let them have their good time. You know what I mean? After all the stuff they did to me, you know what I mean? After all the gang stalking, all the depression, all the anxiety, all the states of feeling like my body was shutting down on me because there's probably 100 different Freemason lodges doing witchcraft, giving me the what do they call it? The silent dagger or the white glove treatment. Out of all these Freemasons that still can't kill me, like, I would have gave up. You know what I mean? I would have been like, man, we're gonna leave that dude alone because no matter what he do to him, he still clowns us and tells people we can't do nothing. I'm like, look, man, I've been knowing. First off, y'all been trying to kill me since birth, but I've been knowing you've been trying to kill me for 4.5 years. And what am I doing? What am I doing on a beach somewhere, drinking a pineapple juice or a coconut? I'm on a beach somewhere. Like, I would if I was in Freemasons, I'd just leave me alone. I'd be like, man, we're gonna get somebody else. We're gonna get somebody else to get our courage up. We're gonna get our witchcraft courage up by sacrificing a few other people, and then we'll circle back around and try to get him, because he talks too much. Let's see, T Slump. I did two of my rapper vision. I was floating, and I went to my mom, and don't know if she got saved, but miracles are happening. It's so awesome, so strong in the spirit at the highest level. Well, that's good, man. Ups and downs. Remember, ups and downs. Praise while you're up, praise while you're down. Keep the game the same. Don't let the persecution change you. You change it. Praise all the way through it. Man, who else is in the room? We got Lisa in the room. Okay, what's going on, Lisa? Hey, Lisa, I was telling T Slump before you came in here. I was like, I got some good news for you guys. So look, check it out, Lisa. I'm in the airport right now, about to leave Brazil, but downstairs on the PA system, they were playing like, if you have a fever or a runny nose or a sore throat, do not fly. Seek medical attention. Like, wear a mask. COVID-19. They were saying that over in the airport. I've been flying a lot. I be in airports. I ain't heard that message in a long time. I was so happy. I was so happy to hear that, and all the stuff I've been seeing on the news. I'm like, they're bringing it back. Hopefully this is not another drill. Hopefully they really look, man. Most High been showing me something. Hopefully this is not another rehearsal. Hopefully this is the grand finale. Hey, T Slump, can you see me? T Slump, can you see me? Oh, that's good, Lisa. I'm happy because the Most High has been showing me some things. So like I'm hoping this is not another rehearsal. I'm hoping this is really it because I'm tired. Okay, T Slump can see me. Maybe go out or shut down your YouTube app on your phone and then come back in, Lisa. But the other dude can see me. So, but yeah, what time is it in the state? What time is it where you guys are? It's 3:43 where I'm at. Okay, by the way, they're saying September 30. They're saying September 23rd, not setting the date, but it's a fun guesstimate. Okay. I mean, yeah. Look, that makes sense. If they're playing it on the PA system, I don't even know what PA stands. Public address system. If they're playing it over the speakers in the airport, I ain't heard it in a while, guys. I'm in an airport pretty often. I haven't heard that in a while. Today was the first time I heard it, and I was excited to hear it. So like that in conjunction with the messages they're pushing on the news and this, that, and the other, and then also they got a new booster coming out. Like somebody got to take that booster, and you got to have a reason to take it, right? They got the boost. They said it's coming out. They said the booster's coming out. So like you got to have a reason to take the booster. So there you go. You you people get ready and roll up your sleeves. So like you guys want to know my plan? Here's my plan. So I'm leaving Brazil right now. I'm going to another country. If stuff hits the fan and they shut down the flights again, I'm just going to Colombia. Colombia is the country I'm most comfortable with. I'll cut a trip short wherever I'm at and get into Colombia, and I'll be chilling. Probably most likely in Santa Marta, Colombia. Let's see. Bro, let me on live so I can tell you about the predictive programming made back. I don't have StreamYard up on my phone. If you can tell, this is a straight live. I only use StreamYard where I can invite people in when I'm like on my laptop in an apartment. So I'm on the my phone. I don't know how to. I only know how to do like the lives when I'm using StreamYard where I can invite people. Lisa, what's going on? What's going on your end of the world, Lisa? You still in the room?
Com sua atenção, cliques latando gol 4507, conexão brasileira mais conexões.
Okay, good, Lisa. I'm glad you're back. I said, what's going? I said, wait, did you already tell me? Did you tell me? Okay, you said, yeah, they're pushing COVID there too. I'm like, good. I'm excited. I haven't been this happy. Like, I haven't been this happy. See, like, when the Most High God, the way He's shown me so many things, it doesn't matter what Satan does. I've already seen ahead of where we're at now in time. So like people are like, oh, COVID's gone, it's a thing of the past. I'm just sitting back shaking my head. Like, you guys ain't never heard me say it was over and it was done. I've always said this ain't going away. It's not going away. I mean, why would it go away? It works. I wouldn't like, man, come on. If anybody's in the sales business and they have a good pitch and the pitch creates a lot of sales, they're not going to give up that script. They're going to keep using that script to sell. And the script that was sold to the world worked like it worked on most of the world. Oh, let's see. They're scared of me when the gang stalk me. It hits different when it's against a guy who was literally saved from hell by asking Jesus to save me. I know I don't die. Rolling out, KP. So Lisa says, "Where are you going, Ken?" Lisa, I am headed to Lima, Peru. I've never been to Peru, but I'm headed to Lima, Peru. And what's cool is they have these Lisa, they got these like YouTube, I mean Facebook expat groups, and they usually have a WhatsApp group. So I looked up expats living in Peru, and basically I'm already connected and plugged in with somebody who's going to show me around either today or tomorrow. I land today about noon, and go straight to my Airbnb. So like I'm the type of person like I've already taken a shower. Like I'll be in Lima in 8 hours. I'm not the type of person that needs to take another shower. I will just throw my bags in my room and be ready to walk around. You know what I mean? Like that's the way I get down. Like some people like, oh, I gotta unpack my suitcase. Like I've been living out of a suitcase for for 4 years. Like I don't need to unpack anything. Like just throw them suitcases in that apartment and hit the streets. So T Slump, I had a vision of one of those wars to Armageddon or something, and I was floating like Rapture Vision. So I don't know. I will be at the war. Have you seen anything? Yeah, I was floating. I was floating above the war, but then I was on the ground wearing out some military or some armies. It was like I had superpowers. It was like a movie. I was lighting them up. They had tanks and everything. It was just little old me out there with no gear, wearing them out. Man, I should have got those paper tickets. I've been using this Google Wallet where I can add tickets, but I just realized to get to my ticket, I probably got to cut this live off. I died and respawned. Yeah, some stuff like that. I know what you're talking about. Oh man. Okay, we got two more people just popped up in the room. If you're in the room, go ahead and say something in the chat so I know you're here. That's the only way I know that you're here. And then I'll tell you guys the good news. Like if you haven't heard the good news that I've said in this live chat, go ahead and put in the chat. I didn't hear the good news. I just got into the room, Ken. Put that in the chat if you want to know the good news. Oh man, I cracked myself up. I'm hilarious. I am hilarious. Hit me up, KP. I haven't found anyone in this whole lifetime with the spirit. Hey man, like I was responding to a chat, somebody chat. I ain't met a real minister in my life. Well, especially since I got the spirit, I ain't met one real one. And I've been to churches like I'm probably gonna go to this church group in Lima. I linked up with them online, but they got a Christian church that's in English, like Wednesday night Bible study and Sunday church. So I'm probably gonna go Wednesday night, but you know what I mean? Like I don't even know how to say it without sounding arrogant. But like, man, them people they don't know how to preach that word. Like God's got to personally anoint you to preach the word. Like you can't go to school and pick up a skill like that. God just gives it to you. It's a gift. It's something He gave you because He's gonna use you. It's like He doesn't he doesn't select people that are equipped to preach. He 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 equips the ones He selects. Somehow I got selected, and then He equipped me with that gift. Let's see. I prayed to Jesus to tell you who I was. This is while right before you made this live after Watch the Beach video. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see, who else is in the room? Lisa and T Slump, who else is in here? Who else is in the room that wants to hear the good news? And I got some real good news. I'm not. I probably should have used a different word. People probably think I'm talking about the gospel. I'm not talking about the gospel. I got some other type of good news. Let me know if you want to hear it. Let me, depending on where your heart is truly at, it could be bad news for you. It could make you, it could make you be like, oh no, man, I'm be so happy. I'm gonna be so happy to get back to Lisa. I told you the good news. The good news is they were talking about if you're sick, if you got a sore throat or a fever or a runny nose, um, do not fly. Seek medical attention. COVID-19 is emerging. They were playing it over the microphones. That's the good news. It's back. It seems like it's back, guys. It's coming back slowly. Hopefully within a month, the whole world is in mask again. hopefully, hopefully the whole world is in mask again within a month. Hopefully by my birthday. My birthday is the day of the archangels. The day, if you look it up, if you Google September 29th, archangels, it will come up as a celebration of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael. That's my birthday. When the Most High revealed me to that, that's a whole nother story. I was crying in tears, but he said, what happened to everyone? There used to be like 20 people. Man, nobody's trying to hear me anymore. But, it's not me. I'm not taking it personal. Like, people aren't watching the videos, but it's not just me. They're not even watching the lukewarm channels. Like, people ain't trying to hear it. Look, Satan got people. Look, if Satan is on the world's back, any percentage, any fraction of the way he's on my back, them people don't stand a chance. Like, I'm barely making it. Like, when I get persecuted hard, I'm barely making it out, and I know what's happening, and I got spiritual sight. If a person ain't got spiritual sight, Satan got them in a headlock and then carried them away to Babylon. Look, if you ain't got no spiritual sight, you can't fight what you can't see. What did Muhammad Ali say? You can't fight what you can't see. You, if you can't see Satan's tactics, you do not stand a chance. Hold on, guys. Let me get some of this water. They just called me to the gate, guys. Guys, if the live stream goes out, that means I had to pull up my boarding pass on my phone. Hang on a minute. Let me see. They just called me by name. It's funny how in Latin American countries they always call me by my first and my middle name, and they never use my last name. So kind of weird. But let's see. Lisa says it could be quick. T-Slump. My birthday is 111. I was talking about you 111 people in that message I put out today, T-Slump. Yes, I'm RH negative. I'm O negative. I'm the universal donor. I got the blood that can save anyone. How ironic is that, right? Everything spiritual has a physical equivalent. Like Jesus' blood can save everybody spiritually. There's going to be a physical equivalent of that.
Era só isso mesmo, para ela me colocar informação. Chamou vocês?
They called my
Pra
name.
entrar já? Não, não, é só pra conferência mesmo, de documento. Isso aqui.
Okay.
Chamou seu nome?
Não, nós chamou o grupo 4.
Tá, pode vir.
You getting on now?
Posso?
We're going on now or sit down?
É, after.
Hang on a minute, guys. I don't know why they called me up there. They just called me up there just to check my, maybe because I got a connecting flight going to another country and they wanted to see my passport. Maybe that's what it is. But whatever. Whatever. Anyway, got that taken care of. Maybe that's what it was. I have no idea. I have no idea. And I don't care. Like my bag's checked in. I know how to read airport codes. My bag's checked in to Lima. And I got a ticket and I'm getting on this flight. I gotta stop at a main hub in Brazil. I'm actually stopping in the capital, Brasilia. So I think I got an hour and a half layover in Brasilia, and then it's a 5-hour flight from Brasilia to Lima. I think it's only like an hour and a half from Recife to Brasilia, so should be quick. All right, let me catch up on these. Okay, are you RH negative? I answered yes. They say that's the original bloodline. And AB RH positive is my dad. And he is like a royal family bloodline. Dad's a man. Okay. Let's see. Dad's demon. I'm redeemed. Same blood. I'm OH. Mill is negative because it's an angel or something. Jesus chose. Same. Lisa says same blood here. Mom's OH negative. I don't know what my mom or dad were, to be honest. I don't know. My dad's dead, but like knowing what I know, he was O negative. His heart was he had too big of a heart. Let's see.
Passou máxima atenção, Adeilton Alves do Nascimento, Márcia Rogéria Gomes de Oliveira, Lucas de Moraes, Maria Tavares. Gentileza compareça ao conforme número 9 para a conferência.
Hang on 1 minute, guys. I got some passport paranoia. Okay. I was making sure my passport is in. I have one check bag and then I have like a carry-on with a backpack on top. But normally I wear some pants with like a zip-up pocket to where I just keep my passport on me, but I got on some sweats that don't have a zip-up pocket, so I always make sure I got my passport, because you don't want to lose something like that, like travel. Like people lose stuff, they're just being careless. Like, well, I shouldn't say that. Their awareness is probably down. They're probably under some satanic attack that causes confusion and forgetfulness. Thankfully, I haven't lost anything in almost 3 years of traveling. I take that back. I lost an ATM card in a machine right when I got to Colombia, my first week. But I don't consider that losing. It's because like the cards, they give them back to you right away. I think in the States you get your card back after your transaction. Here you get it back before you do your transaction. You like put it in and swipe it or something. But it was like backwards. So, but thankfully I don't lose things. Hey, here's one thing about lose. I used to misplace things all the time. But now that I don't have demon-possessed people living with me, I don't lose anything. And I realized all the time that it was them moving stuff and hiding your wallet and hiding your keys. I don't misplace anything by myself, ever. Like, it's too simple. I was never a forgetful person like that. It was always them demons, like, doing stuff in my life, like moving stuff, hiding stuff. Let's see who else is in the room. Look like we got somebody that just joined in the room. If you're in the room, say something in the chat. We should have been boarding. Well, no, 4:15. I think a flight leaves at 4:40 with a 4:15 boarding time is 4:03. I'm probably going to be tired because I've been working out, guys. I've been working out and going to the gym. And so I've been falling asleep before midnight. And then I'll normally wake up at like 8 or 8:30. And then I'll chill for a little while, read, do something on YouTube, and then go to the gym. But I've been on that schedule for like a month. And this is like, I haven't did like an all-nighter like this in a while. Like I didn't want to like go to sleep and then wake up at 2:30 and then go to the airport. I'm not one of them people. I'll just go ahead and stay up. I'll just watch YouTube videos. Let's see. Big BG, how do you say that? Big G, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Same, man, this is cool. I haven't talked to anyone about any of this. I get ignored. I'm scary. With that Truth Gym, all credit. I hear you. I hear you. Greetings from Germany. Greetings from Brazil, soon to be Peru. Greetings from Brazil. Yes, man. South Park was right. They're just like the Simpsons. But a lot of stuff is backward mash. You got to pay attention to that. Like, you got to pay attention to like how Satan tries to recraft memories and backdate them. It's a whole satanic witchcraft magic on false memory implantation. It's a satanic what do you call it? Satanic magic. It's a satanic gift, a satanic anointing that gifteth witches are blessed with. Thanks, blessings also. Appreciate it, BG. Did any of you guys watch the message today besides T-Slump? Did any of you guys watch the message today? T-Slump already mentioned he watched it. Did any of you guys watch that message? And if so, what'd you think of it? Let's see. Simpsonism, time travelers, Donald Trump. He jumped on the first day out of song. Hey, anybody ever watch that movie Back to the Future? Like Biff and Back to the Future Part 2? That guy that owns the casino? You know they're really talking about Donald Trump in that movie, right? Like Biff, when he has all that money and he has the casino and his attitude, that's Donald Trump. Why is this flight so early? Why is this flight so early? Like, it's not a straight international flight from here. It's going like an hour and a half to another city in Brazil. But like, why is it leaving? Why they gotta have a flight that leaves at 4:40 in the morning and gets in? So if it's leaving at 4:40, it's getting in at like 6:15. Why do they need a flight so early? Maybe this is a Sunday morning business flight or something, but like why do you got, it's not an international flight, it's a short flight. Like, why you can make this flight like at 8 like a normal person? Yeah, but it's the same character, BG. It's like the same spirit. They portrayed that spirit. It's the same spirit, it's the same personality. Not only do they look alike physically, it's the same spirit, it's the same character, it's the same personality, the same one. Like, they be dropping. Look, satanic witches have access to the spiritual realm, so they can do stuff like that in movies. See, like, I only believe things I was a witness of by my own account. So like when they make them Simpsons clips and put them on YouTube about they had Kobe dying in a helicopter crash and stuff like that. I don't remember seeing that because I don't watch The Simpsons like that. Like I don't feed into stuff like that. But like Back to the Future was some of my favorite movies. So when I see stuff like that, I can remember watching Back to the Future when I was 11 or 12 years old. So I can remember stuff like that. I only go off of my own things I've seen with my own eyes based on my own memory. I don't go about, because like if you really know how satanic magic works, they release stuff on YouTube and just backdate it. They'll say it's a video 10 years old that they posted last week, and it'll be a million comments on it from 6 years ago, but it'll be a brand new video. That's how they implant false memories into people's heads. Like when people want to know how, like what people think is true, the Mandela effect is just satanic confusion. It's satanic magic that witches know how to do. If anybody's ever been gang stalked by some high level witches, they've experienced that on a micro scale in their life. How a witch can make you feel like you're going crazy and get you to doubt your own perception. See, Satan can't get you to trust him unless he first gets you to doubt your own reality. So if you're living in the light of the Most High God, and you're firmly rooted in your reality and you have awareness of God, Satan's got to first destroy that before he attacks you. See, he's got to weaken you first. He just can't come at you when you got your head screwed on straight. He's got to weaken you, and then he goes in for the kill shot. Like he's like a snake. He got to squeeze you and wear you down before he ever tries to eat you. If he tries to eat you while you like that, without slowing you down first, you'll bust his gut open. All right, let's see. BG sounds like Notorious Biggie. My name is Bridget. Okay, so it's Biggie. You pronounce it Biggie then. Okay. I didn't know. Targeted since 5 years or more. O positive. Oh man. Everybody is in this airport probably looking at me like this fool is a nutcase. I mean, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like after the way Satan and the fallen angels have clowned me, I don't even get embarrassed. I don't even care what people. Oh, this fool is a nutcase. They probably know I'm probably preaching some stuff, because you could say, certain words like Christ or Holy Spirit. They're like universal. People gonna know what those words mean in any type. Just like gospel music is spiritual. So like when I'm in these countries, like I'll hear it come on the radio and you'll immediately know it's gospel music because it's got the same spirit, even though you can't understand none of the words. Hey, does my face look different to any of you guys? If it is, tell me how it looks different, and I'll tell you what it is. But if my face looks different in any type of way, tell me it looks different and why, and then I'll tell you what it actually is. Them two little kids were sus when you said Christ on the portion video. A couple walked inches right in front of them. Man, I don't care about the people. I know. Hey, and while you say that, I'm wondering if I could zoom in. You could see these satanic tattoos. Hang on. I got a pyramid. Oh, you can't see it. He had a pyramid on one arm and a skeleton on the other. He had a pyramid on one arm and a skeleton on the other. I'm like, man, these satanic tattoos don't ever fail. Like, everybody's got the same tattoo. Like, these demons haven't figured it out. Like, you guys can't be doing that stuff because, like, there's people like me that'll... But you know what? The people that claim they're God's people, they don't want to know the truth. I can give you, like, some basic physical ways to identify demons. If they got a cross on, don't trust them. Like take a major strike against them. But they usually gonna have 2 or 3 identifying marks. Look, watch out for them crosses. Here in South America, a lot of them got crosses on their neck, and it'll be people you can tell they ain't got a good heart. They ain't kind. It's a satanic badge of offer of when they sold their soul. Like I was talking to one dude here in Brazil. I'm like, he told me he had a near-death experience, and he knew a lot of truth. He was speaking truth to me, but I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't the truth. It was facts. Like it was spiritual facts, but it wasn't like the truth of God. And then he told me he had a near-death experience, and I just asked him, I was like, so when did you get that cross tattoo on your neck, before or after your near-death experience? He was like, after. I'm like, okay, so when Satan punked you out and you sold your soul when you was about to die, that was your initiation, and now you gotta rep the satanic set. So you either gonna get you a cross tattoo, you're gonna get you a butterfly, you're gonna get you a triangle. Like what else they like? You're gonna get you like 333 or 1111 tattoo. You might get you a little skull tattoo, or you might get a little snake on the. If you're a woman, you're gonna get a snake on your hip or on your wrist, or like one of them, like a tattoo of them rosary beads with a cross on it that come on your hand. You're gonna get some type of Satan. You're gonna get a star. You're gonna get a little star on your neck or by your ear. Let me see. What's another one that these demons do? Oh, or you're gonna get that little yoga Hindu symbol that looks like 30. It's the one that symbols that your third eye is open. You're gonna get that little yoga tattoo. It looks like a 30 if you see it from a distance. I don't know what's called. You're gonna get a little tattoo like that. You're like, damn, how's everybody doing yoga? Anybody ever notice that? Like yoga's more popular than the Bible. Like everybody doing yoga around the world. Like everybody wants to copy, what is it, Indians that did that yoga first? Let me see. No one of us looks different from outside but inside. They don't like your goodness. The triangle with the circle in the middle and line through it. Hey, did y'all see the coincidences in the video when I was preaching on the necklaces with the charm, and then the dude walked right by with the necklaces, and then I was preaching on the tattoos about the eye, the cross, and there was something else, and then I run right into the chick. Did anybody see that in the video? Man, I'm still tripping about that. The Most High be on one. When that spirit is on you, you see I was speaking something right before it manifested. Like I love when that happens. Man, that's a good feeling. It's a good feeling when that Most High got that word on you and you just flowing. It's like you could preach for hours. Boy, I can see how a fake minister would hate something like that. They'd be like, man, I've been practicing getting on stage for years, and you just get up there and start talking. You don't have to write nothing down. Like that's the beauty of it. I don't even know what I'm gonna say half the time. I just step back. I step back and let God do the talking. Be like, yeah. It's like being a radio. Like a radio, the signal is coming from somewhere else. The radio is just the tool that the signal uses to produce the sound. When you're like a messenger of the Most High God, you're just a tool. Like he's speaking and you're the radio. You receive a signal and you blast it out. So that's just how it goes. Hang on a minute, guys. Hey, hopefully this live doesn't stop. I think I'm in group 4 though. Let me make sure. Hopefully this live doesn't stop. If it stops, I'm probably not gonna get back on. But let me check my my ticket. Okay, I'm back. I guess it stayed live. Okay, that's cool. It just pauses. I met a fallen angel too. His grandpa was Joseph Good. Look him up. Hitler's execution. I'm in group 5 on this flight, and I guess they're boarding group 1. Hey man, when I tell you the slave ships went everywhere around the world, let me show you the way the people, They look just like people from the United States. Man, them slave ships dropped people off everywhere. Oh man, them slave ships dropped people off everywhere. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sure there's some black Peru people. Like Colombia's got a lot of black people. You got like black cities in Colombia. You got black cities in Brazil. I'm interested to see what Peru is looking like. The slave ships they went to Peru too.
Com sua atenção, cliente latando voo 4507, com destino a Brasília e demais conexões. Convidamos a embarcar, Santos latando, grupo 1, Black City, pelo seu acesso exclusivo. Ao lado, convidamos a tomar fila, Santos latando, grupo 4.
All right, guys, I'm about to go, man. I got to get on this flight. I will holler at you guys later.